Coco Chanel, Dr. Seuss,
Dr. Dre.
Gandhi. Is it possible that these enlightened historical figures were total scumbags? That's what we try to decide here today in Scumbags of History, where we pick through the dirty underwear pile of lesser-known facts about some of the famous people society has put on a pedestal. We're your hosts, confirmed scumbags, Mateen, Stewart.
And Brittany Schmitt.
We're comedians, not historians. We're probably going to get some stuff wrong from time to time, so don't use us as references in your research papers. Let's get started, scumbags.
I'm talking about scumbags of history. Talking about these people suck ass. They were pieces of shit. They still pieces of shit. Scumbags of history. Scumbags of history.
All right. Today we are talking about arguably the world's most famous athlete, shoe model, extraordinaire, billionaire, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. For a long time, just about everybody wanted to be like Mike. But what if being like Mike meant being a huge scumbag who pissed off teammates, taught Tiger Woods how to be a womanizer, and worst of all, once was rude to Chameleonaire?
Oh, wow. Chameleonaire.
He was rude to Chameleonaire.
America's treasure.
Yes.
Chameleonaire.
Can you believe that
First
he
of all,
was rude to Chameleonaire?
Didn't just teach Tiger Woods how to
Well,
use his wood. He fucking he taught a lot of people. He handed a playbook down. Do you know about the MJ playbook? Is it in here? Okay. Well, we'll get to that because I know all about it.
Well, yeah, I figured that you would have a lot of interest in this since you love basketball players.
Love players. Hate the game.
Hate
love
the game.
players.
Yeah, doesn't even know.
Most people don't hate the player. Hate the game.
Yeah,
I hate the game and I love the
player.
player.
So what do you know about this player?
I mean, the greatest. I didn't pay attention to basketball when he was doing his thing because I was young.
You were young.
I was too young to fuck him, so I didn't care. I didn't pay attention to. But obviously, he's the GOAT. Every basketball player I did fuck loved him. So
I think he's the GOAT too.
I don't think that's true. I don't even think it's an argument. Like, obviously the top three are Kobe, LeBron, and MJ, but like
Kobe, LeBron, and MJ, like in no particular order.
Not in that order. Yeah, no. I would say MJ, probably LeBron, then Kobe. Yeah, but I think mentality wise, Kobe's the GOAT. But
Kobe, I think he's an alien, and I think he
is back at his spaceship now.
Yeah, but I feel like he got a lot of his like work ethic
from MJ,
from Michael Jordan.
Yeah. He wanted to be better than him.
Yeah. Everything he did was to be better than Michael
Everything he did was to prove somebody wrong.
Yeah.
Or be better than somebody. That was Kobe's whole
life. That
life.
must be physically exhausting.
Yeah, he was tired.
Yeah.
That's why he had to get out of here.
Physically exhausting.
Yeah.
So Michael Jordan, basketball player.
Greatest.
I think he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
I think for me, he's the GOAT because I wear a lot of Jordans, as you can see.
They're fake.
They're my Travis, man. Whatever. No, they're not fake. They're all from China.
Well, whatever. They're from
China. They're all from China.
China. They're from North Korea.
We'll get to the China part. But what I tell people is
I'm wearing
his shoes are good. Those are Nikes. Those aren't Jordans. So.
Why is he on the
those are Jordans. Oh, those are ugly Jordans then. I've never seen those. What
you don't like them?
I guess those are ones. Those like mids or whatever.
I don't know. I'm mid, so that
you
would
are
make
very
sense.
mid. That makes sense. So yeah, we buy his shoes. I love his shoes. I tell people I think Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time because no one has ever killed anyone over LeBron's.
I can't believe you just called my shoes ugly.
That is what you took from that. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just being a negger. My bad. So yeah, he is the best. Like negging.
Oh.
I didn't say what you thought I said. So all you know about his shoes. You don't know anything about his game.
I know about his shoes. I know he was good. I know he did that one crazy shot like from the free throw line where he like took off and then
I wish you guys can see Brittany trying to explain basketball right now. It is combo. He took off from the free throw line.
You would think through osmosis there'd be a few
you have
more
some basketball
terms
yeah.
inside.
Remember when
of me.
Michael Jordan scored that touchdown in the Super Bowl? Yeah. So here's some things you do not know because you don't know much about him. Michael Jordan is widely considered one of the most famous and talented athletes of our time. He stood at 6'6" tall.
He's actually not that tall.
That's tall. I mean, for a regular person.
Yeah,
he was
I guess.
6'6". He played 15 years in the NBA. He played for the Bulls, and then he later on played for the Washington Wizards.
Didn't he play for like the Milwaukee Brewers too?
No, he played for the Chicago White Sox Farm League team.
Oh, okay.
So he played 15 years in the NBA.
Farm League. That
Farm
feels
League.
racist.
No, it was the Birmingham Barons.
Isn't it called D League?
No, he played Farm League. That's in baseball. It's a farm league.
Oh.
He played like single A or double A.
Okay.
He never made it to the majors. His accolades
What an
included
idiot.
he was NBA Rookie of the Year, 5-time MVP, 6-time NBA champion, all with the Bulls, MVP of the MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and 3-time member of the NBA All-Star.
Defensive Player of the Year. That must have been when what's his name wasn't on the team. Dennis Rodman.
No, this is pre Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
So someone that talks shit about him in his defense, like Jordan can't play defense.
Oh yeah, and then
And
he
then the
fucking
next year
went the
he
fuck
went
off.
and,
Yeah, I remember
won
this.
Defensive Player of the
Yeah.
Year. He was a 3-time member of the NBA All-Star MVP team. He went to the All-Star every year. He is the leading scorer of average of all time in NBA. These are all like accolades. He has 2 gold medals. He won in college, and he also won he was a member of the
Gold medals from the Olympics?
Yeah, he was a member of the 1992 Dream Team.
I wonder if he lost those in a bet yet.
No, we're going to get to that.
Gambling
Yeah,
degenerate?
we're going to get to that. When he retired in 2003, he averaged 30 points per game, which, like I said, which is the top scorer in NBA history. He's also known for his defensive prowess, averaging over 2 steals per game. Jordan was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2009, and he actually has one of the most famous Hall of Fame speeches of all time, where he like spent his whole time just going after people. Like,
He's a man after my own heart.
just the whole time he was going after people like he went to high school with, like just like going. It was just if you get a chance to
I love
see,
that. I love people who keep hate in their heart. That's
Yeah.
what makes them good. You got to keep that hate in your heart, you know, because it's either going to make you a champion or give you ass cancer.
Yeah, ass cancer. No one wants ass cancer.
Nobody wants it.
His supernatural dunking abilities earned him the nickname his
Jumpman.
airness.
Oh.
His airness.
What is Jumpman?
No.
Jumpman.
No,
Yeah,
that's
up
what
to
the
something.
symbol is called.
Oh, okay.
The Jumpman symbol. Everyone's seen the Jumpman symbol, the famous Jumpman symbol. He expanded his career beyond the court. Back in 1984, he signed a $15 million 5-year deal with Nike that led to the creation of the Air Jordan shoe, which we both have on. Their relationship now has spent over 4 decades, and the Jordan branded shoes remain highly popular to the day, bringing Nike over $5 billion in 2022 alone. Over 5
How many millions?
$5 billion
Billion?
last year.
What
5.
percentage of that do you think he gets?
Well, he gets a lot of it because he owns the brand. He's the brand.
okay.
So the Jordan brand, the Jumpman brand, it's its own brand. It's a subsidiary of Nike. I don't know if you saw the movie Air.
No.
They made a movie
I
about.
started watching it and then I couldn't.
Yeah, they made a whole movie about how his process was in it, but he was not in the movie. He didn't want to be.
Yeah, he's too busy
No,
gambling.
he didn't. He didn't want to be in the movie.
Also, his eyes are yellow.
His eyes are yellow. He has jaundice.
Does he?
I don't know.
He got something. Maybe he
in
got
nine-
ass cancer from all that hate.
No, it's not hate. He's just when you're great. I think you can hate. You don't think so?
No, I think you can do whatever you want, even if you're shitty. I think you can. I think there's a lot of haters that aren't great.
Yeah.
I think you can hate at any level.
Yeah. So in 1996, Jordan starred alongside the Looney Tunes in the movie.
Airbud.
No, Space Jam.
So you think?
Airbud. No, Space Jam.
I literally saw it, and then I just.
It's an awful movie.
Yeah.
It's
Well, you just said
an awful
air.
movie.
You just said air. So
Yeah,
that's why.
Space Jam is an awful movie. If you ever seen Space Jam, so I
They
watched it.
remade it with LeBron.
They did even worse, but I watched it as a kid and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool."
Yeah.
The technology that they happened in the movie was pretty dope.
Yeah.
But the movie itself is really stupid. In the movie, he trains the cartoon characters to fight for their freedom on the basketball court to get their because the aliens were going to take over the world and they stole the powers. The Monstars. Those are
I remember
those.
that.
The Looney Tunes versus the Monstars. And as of 2020, Jordan's net worth was $1.6 billion.
That's
And
not that many billions.
And I
for
just checked.
making-
I just checked it. Well, he just recently sold his team, the Charlotte Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's worth $2.1 billion.
Still not that many billions for a company that's making $5 billion a year.
No, but he himself.
Oh, like his liquidity, not
Yeah,
his.
he's
okay.
worth 2.2.
Is he single?
No, he's married.
Oh.
But that never stopped him before, or you before. I don't even know why that mattered.
No, it stops me now. I'm a child of God.
Okay. I better move so I don't get struck by lightning from this bitch lying over here. Well, here's some things that you might not know. As a sophomore in high school, Jordan didn't even make his varsity team.
I knew that.
That left him very bitterly. Like,
yeah, that's why
that
they
left
were
him
in the
very
Hall
bitter.
of Fame speech.
Yeah.
And he's like, and you. And
he admitted he could never root for the team, even though some of his friends were on it. In college, Jordan had aspirations of being a weatherman.
Me too.
Really?
I was going to be an ESPN sideline girl.
You have
and
that,
then I got sidelined by
by athletes.
Yeah.
You look like you could be.
Yeah, and then I realized all those athletes are stupid, and I didn't want to fucking hear what they had to say.
They
about
are
their
stupid.
Game.
They're always the first thing they do is like, I want to thank God.
Yeah.
But like they don't.
Like, why do you think your team struggled on defense today? Well, the Lord Jesus Christ was not on the court today with us.
Yeah. No, they never say that.
Jesus
they always
Christ,
thank
my
God.
Lord and Savior.
They always say thank God,
Thank God.
thank God. You know you can bet on that. I know. Like if you can bet on who a player thinks first.
Do you know what I saw? I saw somebody post that they made like 90 grand in a week because they've just figured out all of the trans athletes and started betting on them in Vegas.
No way.
Yes.
No. I believe that's cap, bro.
Why?
I'm not, because I would be on that.
Try it. Report back.
Where in what sports?
I don't know, swimming, any of the sports that they're in, cycling, any of it. You can bet on anything in Vegas. And if there's a trans woman on the team, competing, she's going to win.
Yeah.
So.
Most of the time. She better win.
She better win.
So yeah, Jordan wanted to be a weatherman. You wanted to be a sports
caster. Yeah. I wanted to be the next Aaron Andrews.
And then
I realized I'm not vanilla enough for that.
No. I mean, but I could see that. But you would not know anything what was going on. No. You wouldn't know what the fuck was going on. No. At least like she knows what she's doing. You know, some people get mad when they see women talking about sports.
You know, some people get mad when they see women just existing in the world. You know, people get mad that women do comedy. You know that people get mad that women have rights.
Yeah.
You know that people get mad that women vote. They get mad that we drive.
I mean, you've been voting for like 100 years. Yeah. So
I haven't been, but some people have.
Yeah.
Been.
So a lot of people don't know this. If you didn't see the movie Air, you probably don't know this. So Jordan was a longtime fan of Adidas. So for the longest time, Adidas was the number one shoe. Mm-hmm. It was a number one product. It was the only like basketball shoe that people had. They had most top athletes played in Adidas. And Jordan initially rejected the idea of teaming up with Nike, telling his agent that I have no interest in going there. Just do what you need to do to get us to Adidas.
You know what's crazy is that same thing happened. I learned this in Winning Time with Magic.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to offer Magic. Phil Knight tried to offer Magic a piece of the company to sign with him, and he said no. He took $100,000 from Converse or whatever, and then like what that would have amounted to now would have been like
$1.1 billion.
More than that. It was like 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It was crazy.
Yeah, Winning Time. That's on Max, right?
Yeah.
I got upset when I found out that guy that plays Magic Johnson is only like 6'1".
Really?
Yeah,
he's
not 6'9". But how many 6'9" you're gonna find out? But yeah, Jordan, he ended up signing with Nike and left Adidas. The same year he joined the Bulls, Jordan took up golf. So he joined the Bulls in 1984. He was drafted.
How old were you then?
I was 2. So yeah, he took up golf. He's a big golfer. In 1984 when he got drafted. He got drafted the 3rd pick by the Bulls. Hakeem Olajuwon was number 1, and number 2 was Sam Bowie.
I don't even know who that is.
So Hakeem went to
I know Hakeem Olajuwon.
The Houston Rockets, and then Sam Bowie went to the Portland Trailblazers. And Portland could have drafted Jordan, but they said that they didn't want him because they already had Clyde the Glide Drexler. They fucked up there. You fucked up, Portland. Portland, you really fucked up. You could have had Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Portland stays fucking up.
So yeah, so he's a big golfer, and he still plays 36 holes a day. And he spent,
that's just the women.
Yeah, no, well, well, if you count the women, it's way more than 36 holes.
Not per day.
And he spent $20 million building a private golf course on his estate. Jordan was fond of rituals. He would smoke cigars pregame, and in his mansion, he has a media room specifically equipped to accommodate tons of cigar smoke. Do you smoke cigars?
No.
Have you ever tried to?
Yes.
It's stupid.
Of course, I try and impress people all the time.
Yeah.
So I would do that, and like, the basketball players would be smoking cigars in college, and I would just do it wrong, and then I'd like have a sore throat for a month.
Yeah, you don't inhale. You don't inhale a cigar. You just.
But then what the fuck's the point?
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't like the smell. It just
smells
like old man to me.
Yeah.
That's what I think about. Just old man. In 1993, speaking of old men, Michael Jordan's father was found murdered in his car after two men robbed him and shot him.
Didn't they say this was because of a gambling debt?
There is speculation that this is like a gambling debt, but no one has ever proved that. That is a conspiracy. This wrecked Jordan so much that he retired from the NBA the following year. He briefly attempted a career in minor league baseball, but he returned to the Bulls in 1995. I remember the first game he came back. He played the Indiana Pacers that first game, and he looked like shit, but he had been out of basketball for 18 months. And then I think 2 games later, he scored 55 points. He put up a double nickel against the Knicks, which was really big. Also, in 1993, a doctor discovered a new form of salmonella intestinal bacteria disease. A big fan of Jordan, the doctor dubbed the strain the Salmonella M. Jordan. How
does that make you a fan of somebody?
You name
a fucking intestinal
you name
disease.
an intestinal disease after him. Jordan has also made a lot of charitable contributions, including starting 2 medical clinics for people without health care in Charlotte, giving $10 million to Make-A-Wish. Jordan has also granted hundreds and hundreds of wishes to kids who wanted to meet him.
Aw, that's nice.
What would your Make-A-Wish be?
Just get me out of here as fast as possible.
No, like if you had to do something cool.
Fuck Drake. I don't know if Make-A-Wish would facilitate that.
No, but I mean, like it's your Make-A-Wish. No one can tell you.
Yeah.
What your Make-A-Wish?
But like spend a whole day with him and do like sick shit and then fuck.
Yeah, not
like,
just.
I want to have.
Like you want to hang out with Drake.
Yeah. I want to just like have a day.
I don't know. I think about that. Who would I fuck somebody? I think I would hang out with Drake. Wouldn't have to.
That would be your Make-A-Wish is also to hang out with Drake. You're so
and then watch you fuck Drake.
Put it on my OnlyFans.
I know. I asked this question to somebody. I go, who would you want to be for a day? And I go, it's easy, Drake.
He has the best life.
Yes. You have to be Drake.
He's fucking crushing it. He's funny.
LeBron
He's
James.
cool. Yeah. Nah. Drake. Drake's way more talented.
Yeah, he's way more funnier too.
Yeah.
He seems like a good hang. So Make-A-Wish. Michael Jordan, Air Jordan,
Daddy,
the man,
Jordan.
Daddy Jordan. He was a giant in the basketball world. Surely that didn't lead to any ego problems, did it? Or make him dabble in some scumbaggery?
No, not at all.
Do you think he was a scumbag?
He's a man of God.
Yeah, he's a man of God.
He's a man of God.
Well, of course he's a scumbag, because if he wasn't a scumbag...
All NBA players are scumbags. If you are the king of the NBA, you are the king of the scum.
Yeah,
Scum daddy.
Yeah, so here's
Scum daddy Yankee.
We talked about him and all the things that he did, all the great things.
Awesome.
But here's some of the scumbaggery that we need to get to. So Michael Jordan was famously competitive to a fault. Some would say he was too competitive, even if the stakes were low. So it didn't matter what you were competing in, he had to win. Once during the Olympics, he played ping pong with fellow player Christian Laettner, who was a college student. Jordan was playing with such intensity. He was dripping sweat like he had run a marathon, but he still lost. He lost the game, okay? He was so mad, he did not talk to anybody for 2 days. And according to photographer Nat Butler, Jordan threw the paddle. He didn't talk to anybody. And come to find out, once he lost, he got a ping pong table delivered to his room that no one knew about. He practiced the whole time they were in Barcelona, and he waited for a rematch to play Christian Laettner. And of course, he beat Christian Laettner in the rematch.
Yeah.
Another time, he played golf against Coach Daly, also in the Olympics, and he lost at the tail end. Daly said he would never try his luck by playing MJ again. But the next morning, Jordan showed up at his door at 6 a.m., knocking on his door, pounding on his door, demanding a rematch until Daly finally relented. Jordan won by a single shot.
Yeah.
Okay. And once while filming Space Jam, Jordan invited some NBA and college player. No, Space Jam. He invited NBA and college players over for a pickup game. Then college player Keith Gibbs told Grantland that Jordan hit a 35-footer on me. I mean, it was ridiculous. Legs out, tongue out, all that stuff. Hit a 35-footer on me and goes, "Get the fuck off my court, bitch."
Oh my God. Yeah. No, I mean,
Can you imagine Michael Jordan telling you to get the fuck off my court,
especially
bitch?
after he invited you there. It's so funny. No, I feel like a lot of athletes are this way. Like they're competitive to the point where it's like not enjoyable to be around them. You know, like I hung out with Jimmy Butler and I are friends from college, and I hung out with him for New Year's Eve, and he was playing Uno and dominoes, and when he was losing, he was fucking losing his
Crazy.
mind. He was like cheating at dominoes,
Yeah.
pretending he wasn't cheating. If he lost Uno, he would get mad at the person before him. Like it was just like,
I guess
he's,
that's
like, ready
why.
to flip a fucking table. I'm like, you're making this unenjoyable.
But
for
I guess that's
everyone.
why they are the elite athletes.
Yeah, that's
that
why
they
they're
are
the
because they
best.
have
Yeah.
that. They have that
Yeah,
instinctual
they have to win.
player that fight. And when the stakes were high, those are low stakes.
Yeah.
But when the stakes are high, he was also totally ruthless. Like he just didn't give a fuck. Okay. So once while playing the Charlotte Hornets, a team that he used to own, but he didn't own it now. When he was playing, MJ was guarding Muggsy Bogues. You know who Muggsy Bogues is?
Yeah, he's that guy from North Carolina, right? He's like a legend.
No, I think he is. He went to Wake Forest, but he's the shortest NBA player of all time.
But he is from like North Carolina.
He went to Wake Forest. I think he went to Wake
Can we
Forest.
Google this? I swear he's. Huh?
He played in Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
not a legend though, but he played in Charlotte. He was in Space Jam too.
Say he's not a legend.
Muggsy Bogues is not a legend.
I didn't say he was a legend. I said he was from North Carolina.
I thought you did say he was a legend.
Oh, what did I?
Yeah, you said legend.
Because
what,
I
what
went
college
there.
did he go to? Wake Forest.
Char-
Yeah, he played for Charlotte, but he went to Wake Forest.
But Wake Forest is also in North Carolina.
That's what I said. Yeah,
He's from North Carolina.
I know, but you said North Carolina, so I was thinking that North Carolina like the Tar Heels, like Michael Jordan.
No. He's,
So yeah, Muggsy Bogues is 5'3". His name is Tyrone Muggsy Bogues. I knew that.
was born in Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah, he's a Baltimore kid.
But he somehow, it's Muggsy, like, just because I did shows there and they like claim him. You know what I mean?
He's a Charlotte guy.
Yeah, he's a Charlotte guy. Okay.
All
right, let's fist fight.
Yeah,
Let's put
go.
some money on
Let's
this.
go. I know. I would kick your ass.
No shit. You're fucking 6'3". What, 250?
Yeah, like 245. Yeah.
We're losing weight. We're cutting weight.
We're cutting weight, bro. So he was guarding Muggsy Bogues, who is 5'3". He still remains the shortest NBA player of all time. Michael Jordan backed off Muggsy Bogues and yelled, "Shoot it, you fucking midget."
See, this guy seems fun. MJ seems fun.
So this play, if you see this play, this video of it. So Michael Jordan's guarding Muggsy Bogues, and he literally backs off of him, and he yells at him, "Shoot it, you fucking midget." So Muggsy shoots the ball, and he misses by a mile. And apparently a year later, Muggsy told his coach, Johnny Batch, that he never regained confidence after that experience, and his shooting average went down after that, after Michael Jordan yelling at you. During the 1997 playoffs, Jordan strode into the opponent's locker room, smoking a cigar, asking, "Who the fuck is going to check me tonight?" One player recalls that it was like MJ was saying, "I'm celebrating already. This is just a formality. You guys are getting on the court tonight, okay?
Yeah.
You guys are." He's
and then he fucking wiped
dominant.
him clean.
Yeah. He
You
ended
know
up winning.
what it is though? It's that head game too. Like you can get people's head. He's good at that.
Oh, he's perfect. Well, we're going to get more into it. Like the shit that he does to his friends.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like these are people who are his friends. Another time, Jordan befriended Charles Barkley. You know who Charles Barkley
Of
is.
course.
Yeah, terrible. So they're facing off in the finals, and he gave Charles Barkley a $20,000 earring. He took him out golfing. He wined him. He dined him. He paid for dinners. And Buck says Jordan told him that he did this so he won't get in my way for the rest of the series. What's $20,000 to me? I got it. Charles thinks we're great friends. I hate that fat fuck.
Oh my god.
These are all Jordan's words. These are my words. These are Jordan's.
So this guy's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, so he takes his friend. Who's his friend? He wined him, he dined him, he gave him $20,000 earring. He goes, "Who the fuck? I don't give a fuck."
Dead.
What's 20?
And then did
what's
Charles
20
back
what's
off
20
on that series?
Oh no, they lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's 20,000 to a boss? I don't give a fuck.
Rick Ross, the fucking boss.
I don't give a fuck. I hate that fat fuck.
So
the
mean.
Bulls indeed did win. They won. Jordan was even competitive within his own team. He's historically a horrible teammate. Once when teammate Steve Kerr, who is the coach of the
Golden State Warriors.
Golden State Warriors. Yes, he was also a teammate of Jordan's at the Chicago Bulls. He was guarding him during the practice. MJ decided that Kerr was being too rough when he guarded Jordan.
So
Jordan,
he hit him in the face.
Yeah, he punched him in the fucking face, giving him a black eye. He gave Steve Kerr a black eye. Now, Steve Kerr
is the nicest guy alive.
is the nicest guy. When you get heated in basketball, shit happens, but he's also smaller than Michael Jordan. Another time when Jordan's friends was traded for Bill Cartwright, Jordan bullied Bill Cartwright like crazy. So Bill Cartwright was a center. He looked kind of weird looking. He had a really weird shot. So Jordan hated Bill Cartwright. And I think they traded Bill Cartwright for Orlando Woolridge.
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, no, Orlando Woolridge.
Katy Perry came with the package.
Are they dating?
Yeah.
I didn't know
married,
that.
I think.
They married?
Yeah.
I don't know none of this shit. So he got traded. Cartwright went to the Bulls. Jordan was like, yo, he told all the players, fuck him. Don't give him the ball. Like, don't pass him the ball. So for all the practice, he did not pass the ball to Cartwright. They iced him out. So Cartwright hated this. He confronted Jordan and told him, he says, if I ever hear you again telling the guys not to pass me the ball, you will never play basketball again.
Who the fuck does Cartwright think he's talking to?
Well, he was an older guy. Jordan was still a younger
what
guy.
Kind of power does this guy have to
But
take
he's not-
Michael Jordan out of the fucking game?
I mean, Michael Jordan wasn't Michael Jordan at the time. He was still Michael Jordan, but he wasn't like, he was still a younger player. But Cartwright was like a veteran. You can't just like ice a veteran out.
You can do whatever the fuck you want. When
No,
you're
I
Michael
mean,
Jordan.
Cartwright, hey, I wouldn't fuck with Bill Cartwright. Like, if you see Bill Cartwright
Well-
fighting a bear, help the bear. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's a Kobe quote.
NBA writer Sam Smith recalls players would come to me over the years and said, you know what Jordan did? He took Horace Grant's food away from him on the plane because Horace had a bad game. So apparently Jordan told the flight attendant, don't feed him. He doesn't deserve to eat. He fucking sucks.
Jordan is a fucking troll.
So
he is literally not good to anyone in his
said,
life.
He said he played like shit tonight. He doesn't get to eat shit.
Dead.
Oh, that is bully tactics, man.
I mean, I'm surprised Jordan didn't go take a shit on his plate and then give it to him and be like...
So Smith says none of the players were willing to go on record about Jordan's bullying at the time because of his star power. One former team member told Sports Illustrated, he's the most vicious, competitive player. That what makes him the greatest player ever. The teammate recalled how Jordan practically ruined Rodney McRae's career by jumping in his face screaming, you're a loser. You'll always be a loser. You're a loser. After that, Rodney's confidence and his jump shot were seriously wrecked.
We need to start doing this to other comics.
What? Just
like...
I really think we should start bullying
I think we
people.
should start bullying people. I think we should bring it back. I think that's the only way to be great is to just make people... Comics are already so insecure. If you're just like, you're shit, you're never going to be shit, your fucking jokes are shit.
Yeah, it's so funny. I had a moment with Audrey Stewart the other day. And
I love Audrey.
I love Audrey too. And we were at a Don't Tell show. And she got off stage and she was like, she's like, I feel like I lost them at the end there. And I go, you did.
You did.
I was like, you did. And her face was so in shock.
Yeah.
Because she knew that she did, but like no comic would ever
nobody ever
no
tells
one
the
says
truth.
that. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like when people are like, oh, I feel like I had a bad set, all comics are like, no, you did great. I was recently at a show where it was like a big show and people were like very uptight about their sets and they got off stage and they're like, I feel like I sucked. And then everyone was like, no, you did great. And then they looked at me and they're like, I feel like it wasn't good. And I was like, no, you did good. But I've got one, no, you did good in me.
Yeah.
And then you ask me twice and be like, that wasn't really good, was it? I'm like, wasn't your best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I can't.
That's why I mean,
can't keep lying.
that's why I like doing comedy with you and I like doing comedy with my other friends because there's no filter. Like if we
No.
fucking suck up there, like we enjoy watching each other bomb so much.
Better.
It is nothing better than being in the room watching your friend fucking eat
You
shit.
do their A material, the shit that always works, and it's bombing. I'm sitting back there laughing harder than I've ever laughed in my life. That watching you bomb on your A jokes has kept me alive. Like I think about it sometimes when I'm like, what is life all for? And I'm like, it's for watching people
for this
fail.
moment. Yeah, it is. That's what it is, man.
Really good. I think we should bring that back.
We need to bring bully back. We need to do Jordan style bullying with comedy.
Can you imagine?
Oh, that would be so great.
But it was the 90s. You could do that. Now
could do it,
everyone's so fucking soft.
Yeah, everyone would fucking record. There'll be a
canceled.
Yeah, there'll be a fucking blog about us.
Yeah,
like, bully comedian.
Bully.
Jordan was willing to do anything to win, includes straight up ignoring the rules altogether. In one famous story, MJ visited teammate Buzz Peterson and played a casual game of cards with his elderly mother. When the mother went to the restroom,
he cheated.
Yes,
he fucking cheated.
cheated.
I love this guy. I need to.
Jordan was losing.
Maybe
and he attempted.
That's really funny. That's like me when I was 6. I would fucking stack the deck
against this old lady.
God, is that funny?
In a card game.
Actually, maybe I'm changing my Make-A-Wish to hang out with Jordan.
Hang out with Michael Jordan?
Yeah,
well, he's still
like
around.
A foul
he's still
motherfucker. Yeah, so is Drake.
Yeah, his then team manager Terry Francone. So Terry Francone is the manager of the Cleveland Indians now.
Can you say that?
Cleveland Indians. Well, Guardians. He's the Cleveland Guardians.
That's what I thought.
But he was the manager of the minor league team that Jordan,
the farm league
team, the Birmingham Barons. He recounted his less than savvy experience playing Yahtzee. I don't even fucking know. I think I played Yahtzee before. That's the game with the dice.
Game,
okay.
Yeah.
So he was playing Yahtzee with Jordan. And he said, we played Yahtzee on every road trip on the bus. He is the richest man in America, the best basketball player ever. And I'm making $29,000 a year. And he's cheating at Yahtzee to take my money because he can't bear to lose. Who cheats at Yahtzee?
Listen, he sounds like me when I was 6. I would cheat at every game.
Yeah.
I would Monopoly. I'd play the banker. My dad would be like, "Where'd you get that 500 from?" I'd be like, "The fucking mind your business." That's where I got it from.
Brittany Jordan Schmitt. BJ. Yeah, that should be your initial. Jordan loved to gamble about everything. He famously racked up huge debts at casinos and golf greens alike. But he always didn't play fair. Okay, according to sports writer Bill Simmons, who I fucking hate. I hate Bill Simmons. He's this Boston apologist.
Hold on, before we launch into Bill Simmons, if he cheated at everything, was he cheating at basketball?
No.
You don't think he was paying people off?
I don't think he was.
I mean, aside from like taking Charles Barkley to dinner, buying him an earring, and then calling him a fat fuck, like was he doing anything? You know what I mean? If this guy is just lawless, what else was he doing that we didn't catch?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to. I do think he bet on himself.
Yeah.
I don't think he would cheat to win money because he would hate to lose. But I'm pretty sure Michael Jordan bet on himself.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
He loved to gamble. Like I said, he racked up huge debts at casinos and greens alike, but he didn't always play fair. According to sports writer Bill Simmons, once when the Bulls were waiting on their luggage at the Portland airport, Jordan told them, "I bet my bags come out first." 9 teammates accepted the bet. They all rallied their money together. Jordan's bags did, in fact, come down the carousel first. He took all their money, totaling a few $100s, without bothering to mention that he had bribed the bag boy, the bag handler, to ensure his bags came out first. He's just slimy, man. Jordan used to bet with the Bulls security guards. So there's a documentary, The Last Dance, where he's gambling with the security guards. He played a game called Quarters. Have you ever played Quarters?
No, been around it, but
so Quarters is like you just try to get the quarter close to the wall.
Yeah.
But he would play Quarters with them before the game, after the game, all the time, and he would always also bet on the Jumbotron videos, like the races, race the dog, the hot dog races the hamburgers. He would bet with them, and he would take thousands of dollars from them over the years because they never realized that those things were pre-recorded.
This guy,
he would take money from.
It's not even like about how much money you're taking. It's like you're taking people's livelihoods.
Yeah.
Like he is so rich, and then he has no qualms taking thousands of dollars from security guards who don't make thousands of dollars.
He's
like he's a fucking scumbag.
Mm-hmm. He's Thanos.
Trash.
Uh,
The fucking garbage man.
okay, so despite his longtime squeaky clean reputation,
No.
I mean, until like the shit comes out, when you think of Michael Jordan, you think of like, we know because we have all this, but before that, people thought he was. Sometimes I dream that he is me. Boom, 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 boom. The way he moves, yeah, like Mike. Everyone wanted to be like Mike. You never wanted to be like Mike. You never thought he was squeaky clean.
I never thought about him.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
I guess you're a different generation.
Yeah.
MJ was not the best husband, I guess.
No.
You can guess that
Basketball players cheat.
He was not the best husband.
The guy who invented the system wasn't a good fucking husband.
In 1985, when his girlfriend, Juanita Vinoy, became pregnant, Jordan denied being the father.
Nice.
Juanita hired a lawyer who told the Washington Post.
So basically, she told the Washington Post that she's pregnant and she's not married. So she's about to have MJ's bastard. That's what's happening.
Yeah, so yeah, she hired a
But
lawyer
also,
and
she
told the
didn't need to
Washington
get the fucking
Post.
newspaper involved. This
Well,
bitch
she's
is
trying
a
to
little
get
trifling.
So she told him like, "Yo, I'm pregnant. I'm unwed, and that the father of my child." Is
That's
Michael
back when that
Jordan.
mattered. Can you imagine now? People are like, "I'm pregnant. I'm unwed." They're like, "Get in line." Literally everybody else too.
She felt she could not get Michael Jordan's attention or cooperation,
She got it once.
or
She got his
response
attention
without the
once.
retention of legal representation. So yeah, so she was like, "I can't get his attention, so I need to, go to legal."
That's some trifling hoe shit. But
You wouldn't do that?
No, what do I need his attention for? It's if I'm 100% sure it's his baby, when it comes out, you owe me money.
But
The end.
you still gonna get his attention.
Why do I need his attention? I have his kid.
Well, yeah, that's trying to get his attention.
Well, I got it.
We're legal.
I mean, a lawyer it's just going to make him continue to disrespect you more.
Yeah, but she had to file a paternity suit, though they eventually married, and they married.
Oh, so she did win.
Yeah. So they married. That's his wife, Juanita.
Are they still together?
No.
Oh,
They so yeah, she filed a paternity suit, though they eventually married, and they stayed together for 17 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
He bent to the mob.
He had two kids. His kids weren't good at basketball at all. It's hard to beat Michael Jordan's kid. But yeah, his wife Juanita, they were college sweethearts, but then when she got pregnant, he was like, "Nah, I don't know this bitch." She filed a lawsuit and they ended up getting married. 3 months after marrying his wife Juanita, Jordan started cheating on her and had an affair that lasted 3 years. And that affair cost him $250,000 in hush money. His mistress said Jordan claimed his marriage was a business arrangement his agent had convinced him to enter in to maintain his favorable public image.
That I believe.
Yeah.
That I believe. Because if she was pregnant and he's like, "Nah, bitch, bye," then I do believe that his agent was like, "You'll look like a better person if you just marry her."
Well, yeah, because it was in 1985. So it was like right after shooting. He was 1 year in. His shoe was about to drop. So, yeah, you had to do the right thing. He's also been hit with another 2 paternity suits from women claiming to be his former mistress. But those revealed that he was not the father of either of those children.
Oh.
So, as we know, he only has two kids. And his son.
Is gay.
No, that's Magic Johnson.
Oh.
Michael Jordan's son.
Tomato, potato.
Jeffrey.
Dahmer.
I think is fucking Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Oh, this I know. Lars Pimpin.
Yeah.
Pimpin.
Yeah, she is Pimpin.
Lars Pimpin.
Yeah, so that's weird as fuck.
Yeah, that's gross.
And Jordan does not approve of the relationship.
But he also wasn't that nice to Pippin, so who cares?
I mean, no. Yeah, a private investigator told the Washington Post that Juanita had him tailed, so she would have a PI follow Jordan, and found that the player had a number of compromising situations while he was in the company of half a dozen women.
Yeah.
So he'd be fucking.
Jordan be fucking. He passed down the system. I know the system.
Yeah, we could talk about that. You know, Jordan was a good philanderer because in 1999, Tiger Woods approached Jordan for advice on picking up women. At the time, Jordan laughed at the question and said, "Yo, just tell him you're Tiger Woods."
Yeah, easy.
Woods
does it.
Woods would later, of course, be disgraced when his reputation as a serial cheater came out, and he had reportedly slept with around 120 women, which is, it probably was way more than 120.
Yeah, 120 is low.
Yeah.
For MJ or for Tiger?
No, for Tiger.
Low.
When they found out.
Way low.
Worrying Jordan's behavior would rub off on his client. Woods' former lawyer wanted Woods to stay away from that son of a bitch because he doesn't have anything to offer.
MJ?
Yeah, so Tiger Woods, this is Tiger
MJ
Woods.
had a lot to offer. Tiger just did it wrong because we don't know about MJ's mistresses. We don't know about all the MJ's crazy shit because he fucking did it right. Tiger did it wrong because he's a fucking nerd.
And also the time's a little different.
And he didn't know how to treat his jump off. Yeah, you got to treat the jump offs a certain way. You can't make them sign NDAs and then like... What,
so you sign an NDA?
No, you sign an NDA. That is the kiss of death. That is.
Why is that the kiss of death?
Because if you sign an NDA, a girl's gonna talk. An NDA
no, but it's an
never.
NDA.
It never. Did you not see the Tiger Woods documentary? Every single one of those girls that signed an NDA were on that documentary, face and all.
Have you ever had to sign it?
No, because if I had, I would have broken it. I would have broken it because it's a sign of disrespect. It's like, you don't trust me to keep my mouth shut?
No.
I'll keep my fucking mouth shut. Well,
You've kept your mouth
I've kept my fucking mouth shut.
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta get a good side bitch.
You kept your mouth shut, not keeping your mouth shut.
Yeah, I did. I keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I know.
No,
but
it's a sign of disrespect to me to have me sign an NDA. And also, you can't do anything. It's not going to hold up in a court of law. The second she opens her mouth, that's it. Everybody knows the truth now. You can go
you can't
sue
take
me
away.
if you want.
Yeah,
but look at the Stormy Daniels shit. She signed an NDA. How'd that work? That shit doesn't work. It's a system. MJ had the system. He had the travel agent. He had the fixer. He had all of his girls had aliases. You have fucking cars driving them.
So Tiger didn't Tiger
didn't fucking listen.
His lawyer said, get the fuck away from him, and he should have listened to him. But Tiger still hung out with him. So Tiger, Charles Barkley, Jordan would party and gamble and go out clubbing in Vegas. Gossip columnist Norm Clark said it became a testosterone game. They were surrounded by all these star banking gold diggers, and Vegas makes you think you can get away with anything. Tiger wanted to show that he could play with Jordan in Barkley's league, and he clearly could not.
Yeah, Tiger's just like so clearly such a little nerd.
Yeah. I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't mention how awful Michael Jordan dresses.
I mean, but people don't care. It's like people don't.
I think he does it on purpose now.
It's crazy how much women don't care about things once someone has money or fame.
Because he's Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but still, like people are like, women still throw themselves at O.J. Simpson. Like that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking nut. Like what? As I'm saying, when you have like a certain level of fame, nothing matters. Like he could wear a trash bag and people will be like, let me poke a hole in it and suck your dick.
Jordan's competitive showed here too when it came to women. One time, Woods brought his then girlfriend, Playboy model Loredana Jolie Ferraro out. Jordan sent his bodyguard over to her and to say, Michael wants to meet you. She went over to him. Jordan grabbed her hand. And after she walked away, he chased after her and said a very normal line. I'm Michael Jordan. I will find you. I'm Michael Jordan. I'll find you.
They always do. If they've got a bodyguard on the case.
This is Tiger's girlfriend.
Oh, whatever. Was his wife at home? Like
no, this is before his wife. He similarly tried to steal Madonna from his teammate Scottie Pippen, assuring her that he was better in bed. Madonna said, not a chance, MJ. Jordan tried to teach Tiger Woods his trick for keeping his philandering private. A tipster told Deadline that coach Johnny Bach recounted MJ saying, Tiger Woods is a fucking idiot. I tried to help him, but the kid's going to get caught. And
I agree. He is a fucking idiot.
He got caught.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's so like he was a nerd when he was young and he didn't get chicks. So he got too excited.
Yeah.
Too gassed up. Where it's like, you can tell MJ's always been cool. And he like probably always got chicks, so it's not that exciting. You know, you get sloppy when you get excited.
Yeah.
And Tiger got sloppy.
And like you said, Michael Jordan kept his shit together. He screened each woman when he cheated with. He had 4 undercover former narcotics detectives that worked for him on his team.
I know one of them.
He had travel agencies. And
yes. Did I not say all this stuff before?
This is like I said, you just said.
This is the fucking blueprint.
He had a whole system in place for his philandering, for his cheating. And eventually his wife found out about it. She probably already knew about it. They got a divorce in 2006. And she got, drum roll please, $168 million. Good
for her.
Bada bing, bada boom. 17 years, 2 children. I think it was worth it.
Yeah. Good for her.
Okay, now everyone will hate this. Not everyone will hate it. Not everyone will hate this. But Jordan remains silent on some key political issues, and you don't like to dabble in politics at
I'm
all.
apolitical.
You're very apolitical. When word of Nike's horrible treatment of underpaid, abused workers in their sweatshops in China became common knowledge in the 90s, Jordan refused to use his power with Nike to do anything about it. Instead, he said, I think that Nike's decision to do what they can to make sure everything is correctly done. I don't know the complete situations. Why should I? I'm just trying to do my job. Hopefully Nike would do the right thing, whatever that might be.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much leave me the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
I don't have
sometimes
shit
shit's
to
gotta
do
work,
with it.
you know?
Some people really took offense to this. So when North Carolina Senator candidate, he is a black guy. He was campaigning in Jordan's home state of North Carolina. He was going against a very like racist, like segregationist, like super racist senator. He went out to get Jordan's endorsement. Gant was running against the racist guy, right? And so Gant goes to Jordan and says, hey, man, can you endorse me? Gant is Jordan declined. He says, yo, I'm not endorsing him because Republicans buy shoes too.
Yeah. Listen, I get it.
Republicans buy, I mean.
They probably buy more shoes, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean.
No,
yeah.
I get it. But I also get not wanting to be involved in politics at any stretch because it does affect your bottom line.
No, it affects his bottom line. Mm-hmm. So if he just doesn't say anything,
yeah.
I think like when you have certain powers, and you are a black man in position of power like that, and you could sway so many things. I mean, tomato. But I think for me, there are some kind of like responsibilities for him to do that. But also, Michael Jordan is rich. He's probably Republican anyway. So it's like,
right.
You want to just stay out of it. Okay. So this is a part of the show, my favorite part of the show, where we go over all the details in our heads and we tell you what do we give the scumbag on our scumbag score from 0 to 100 based on everything that you heard here today. What do you give Michael Jordan on our scumbag score?
So I think he's like objectively probably a horrible person.
Yeah.
To be like, he's not a good teammate. He's not a good friend. He's not a good, I didn't hear anything about his parenting. Doesn't sound like he's great if he denied having the child right away. Bad husband. But he is the GOAT
of basketball.
Yeah. And that is a huge deal. It's a huge sport. People care a lot
about it. One of the most famous people of all time.
I would give him like a 62.
A 62?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good number. I mean, he's an athlete. He wasn't a world leader.
Yeah, I think like the political
he didn't kill anybody.
People expect athletes or celebrities to be more involved and like use your voice and use your platform, but it's like, I want to play basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't blame him for that kind of stuff. I do not like him taking money from people who had way less money than him.
Yeah.
Cheating to get it. I think that's like morally so unsound, but like obviously morality is not what's running this guy's life. It's winning. So
it's winning. He's a winner. There's a lot of pressures that come with being Michael Jordan, and I think I heard somewhere that in an interview that he said he was so nasty because he wasn't nice either to people, like in general public. Like if you ask him for autographs and shit, he would not do it.
Yeah.
But he was saying you don't understand how it is to always be Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Like when everyone's coming out to you, like you almost have to be an asshole for people to leave you the fuck alone. Because if you're like super nice, and people are going to take advantage of that, so you almost have to be super, like a dick.
Well, when you get to that level of fame, your life is so different. You can't walk outside. You need to have bodyguards around you at all time. You have to go from the car to the place with people around you. You literally cannot expose yourself to that much energy, or you will have none left for what you're supposed to be doing, which is basketball.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with everything that we've gone over today, and just what I know about Michael Jordan. And I hated Michael Jordan as a kid because I was a Detroit Pistons fan, and he kicked our ass after we kicked their ass for a long time. I'm gonna go 69 just because I feel like 69 is a good number for my man MJ.
Even though you know he never ate pussy.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna go 69. I don't know his life. I don't know what he's doing. So do we still stand today's scumbag?
Yeah, I mean he's the GOAT, of course.
Yeah.
Like I think we all know he's a scumbag, and that just comes along with it. But yeah, I stand.
Yeah, so the good outweighs the bad. You know, he's still Michael Jordan. He's always going to be Michael Jordan. When he's gone, when we're gone, people are still going to be talking about Michael Jordan.
Throat goat.
Where are you to goat
I'm a
at?
throat
What's
goat.
your thing? You're the throat
That's
goat?
all I got.
Throat goat. Yeah. All right. Question for our fans, okay? Has your inability to admit defeat ever made you act like a total prick? That's a good question. Has your abilities?
My inability to admit defeat made me act like a prick. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. But, like, when I was younger, I think that's a childish thing that you grow out of. Like, when I was, like, young, I was a very sore loser at board games, at volleyball, at gymnastics, like, anything. Yeah. I'd get mad for fucking days. But then I think you grow up, you know?
You do grow up, and I think for me, I still have that feeling, but I don't express it.
Right.
Like, I was playing basketball the other day, and we lost, like, 3 games in a row, and I was so upset.
Yeah.
And I go, I didn't get hurt.
Yeah, you're fine.
I get in my car. I'm fine. This means nothing. I am paying $10 to fucking play basketball with these 45, 50-year-old men. I'll be fine. But it's still, I still have that like visceral hating to lose.
Yeah.
And I can imagine if you were like at these guys' level that it probably would take over. So
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the show for today, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoy Scumbags of History, prove you're not a scumbag and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or anywhere you're listening, and subscribe for future episodes.
You're Brittany Schmitt.
I'm Brittany Schmitt.
Mateen Stewart.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck
I'm
out of here.
Mateen Stewart. This is Brittany Schmitt. We'll see you later, you scumbags.
Bye, scumbags.
Peace.